Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the YouTube series and my Robinhood portfolio. For today's video, I want to do a quick update on the portfolio. Very strong day of performance overall with the Robinhood portfolio. And then more importantly, I want to talk about a new feature on Robinhood. As you can see here on the bottom of the screen, new advanced charts, track technical indicators like moving average, RSI, a few other things you can track. I think this is going to be a very nice addition to Robinhood. I don't think this is going to be replacing something like TradingView. We'll kind of do a little bit of comparison between the new feature here on Robinhood and TradingView. That other program is much more sophisticated, but it's kind of cool to have at least a little bit of ability to do some technical indicators within the Robinhood application, especially on the smartphone. If you are out and about like I am, I definitely appreciate the ease of use of the interface with Robinhood, and this might be just another nice little added feature to use when you can't get on the desktop. But let's go ahead and first take a look at the portfolio. As you can see here today, a very good day of trading, up 2.84% in the green, 17,201, bringing the portfolio just under $622,000. So a very nice rebound. 1 week you can see here, it's up 3.8%, 22,750. Unfortunately, on Friday, there was an announcement by the Fed that it's going to be continuing interest rates moving forward. There's a lot of concern about pushing the economy into a recession. And as we'll talk about with some of my options trading, it was doing quite well until that announcement, and then it absolutely fell off a cliff. Within just a few minutes after that announcement, the market definitely took a turn for the worse, and unfortunately lost quite a bit of money with my options trades. You can see here, I was able to sell off Boeing. My prior couple of videos, I was discussing the inability to sell off covered calls because of a lack of buying power, which after doing quite a deep dive into that, I'm not quite sure what happened there, because I was able to sell off my Boeing covered calls, and then I was also able to sell off all of my puts for Tesla as well. So a little bit interesting what happened there. We'll talk about that. But if we go to my Boeing 170 calls, you can see on the bottom I am in the green. Current market value negative 1,500 if I were to buy those back, but I was able to sell off for 1,782, resulting in a total return of 282, so 15.82% in the green. But if we take a look at the last week here, on Friday, you can see it was doing very well at market open. I wanted to sell off covered calls at this point, but you can see it absolutely fell off a cliff. In options, these will change quite dramatically throughout the day. So starting the day off at $4.18 per share, so that would have been a nice premium for the account. And then falling off all the way, I think it was down below $1. Yeah, 0.95, 0.91. Did come up here a bit, 150. So unfortunately, I was not able to sell off at this price point. That would have been very, very nice. But I was able to sell off, so I did make some premium. Yes, I am in the green, but the inability to sell off those covered calls prior cost the portfolio quite a bit of money. Going back as well, let's take a look at the Tesla puts. I was able to sell these off as well. I have 9 puts with that 3-to-1 split. Those 3 contracts are now 9 contracts. And again, you can see the variability here, quite dramatic variability here, 670 all the way up to 1955. I unfortunately am in the red with this one. So market value, if I were to buy those back today, negative 14,742. I was able to sell off here at 1740 and then 4125. So total return here is in the green, or excuse me, in the red, 2,049, 16.14%. And this is just because some of these were rolled here. So, you know, negative 14,000. This is only negative 2,000 because it's still incorporating a lot of the prior premium when I've been rolling that forward. So overall, if I were to buy it back for 14,742, I'd have to pay that. I'm going to lose 2,000 because of the premium here, and the prior premium with rolling these contracts forward. So that's a little bit difficult to understand sometimes on the portfolio because it doesn't really tell you exactly what's including in these rolls, but all of these rolls have more premium than what's displayed right here. So it's able to sell off again those covered calls and also those puts here. Let's go down to a stock and just kind of test out some of these technical indicators. Let's actually just go through the menu here. I think there's a few screens that are kind of introducing this new charting system here. So new advanced charts. Now you can track technical indicators, moving average, a few others here as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's just go ahead and analyze Tesla since we've been talking about that stock. Put that into the program, and you can see here some charts. I'm not quite sure how useful this is going to be on the smartphone application. You can't really put in any lines or bars that I understand at this point. So it's not going to be anything like TradingView. But it looks like price change, volume, moving average, RSI, MACD, and you can toggle these things on and off as well. 50-day, 200-day. I think you can also toggle these on and off as well. So kind of interesting. If we were to compare this view over to TradingView, as you'll see, TradingView is much more sophisticated. Here you have all these different bars you can put in for technical analysis. You have these very advanced trading tools here as well. Something that the Robinhood application does not have at all. Not even close to this type of sophisticated trading here. So it's kind of interesting, but I don't think it's going to be replacing anything like a powerful tool like TradingView here. Again, you can put all sorts of notes and details on these graphs. Really do deep dives into the technical analysis if you guys are into that. I've never really traded off of that yet. Sometimes I do use some of those tools to kind of get an idea of what type of trade that I'd like to do. But again, going back to Robinhood here, it's vastly inferior to something like TradingView. So this is not going to replace TradingView, but I think it's still a nice addition to Robinhood. Something that, especially if you're like me, busy throughout the day, I can't get in front of a PC. You know, there's been a lot of criticism. Why do I use Robinhood? It's simply because of the ease of access in the smartphone application. I've tried other brokerage accounts, E-Trade, for example. I think that's actually Morgan Stanley by E-Trade now. They were bought out, but that program is much more difficult to use on the fly than Robinhood. It's just so much easier. And yes, I understand that trading execution in Robinhood is probably not the best. I would agree with that. There's also some difficulties with tax lots and a whole host of other issues. But the Robinhood portfolio, this is not my only portfolio. I want to make that very clear. New viewers on the channel, I have other portfolios that I do much more traditional investing, buying low-cost ETFs like VOO, VTI, and simply doing dollar cost averaging. With the Robinhood portfolio, I definitely do more intricate, more sophisticated trading, more trading that just is fun, to be quite honest. Doing some options trading, testing out buying and selling options, doing some meme stock investing, some penny stock investing. These are sorts of things that I don't do on my other trading accounts. So I just want to make that very clear. The Robinhood portfolio is to have a little bit of fun and experiment with different trading options. Yes, I am still trying to make money. I'm not trying to intentionally lose money in Robinhood, but I do like the smartphone interface when you're up and about. If you're out in the working world and you only have 5-10 minutes to quickly take a look at your trades, I definitely prefer the smartphone application on Robinhood. If there were other ones that were as polished as Robinhood, I probably would switch over, to be quite honest. But at this point, I think Robinhood, at least from my point of view, being able to quickly get into trades and take a look at the portfolio is a superior application. Yes, it may not be the best with execution, but the type of trading I do is not necessarily reliant on getting every single penny out of the trades. Yes, I would agree that having better execution is probably optimal, but the type of trading I do in the Robinhood portfolio, it's not a problem. And again, the ease of access with the application is really why I continue using Robinhood. So just, again, we wanted to quickly go over the portfolio, go through today's performance up 2.84% in the green, 17,201, 621, and then going over these new technical analysis charts, tracking technical indicators. Very limited right now. We'll have to see if they do add more options like TradingView or some of the other more sophisticated programs that some of the other brokerages have, but very nice addition to Robinhood. So with that, I'll kind of end the video. Again, if you guys enjoy the content on the video series here, on the YouTube series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If there's a particular video topic you want on the channel, let me know in the comment threads down below, and I'll do my best to get a video for you guys. Yes, I do have a Excel sheet with a lot of great ideas. I have been procrastinating on that. I definitely apologize, but at some point for the next couple weeks, I definitely hope to get all of those ideas up and published on the channel. So with that, I'll kind of end this video, and we'll see you guys next time.